Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 4. We're carrying on as we level up between level 42 and level 50, moving towards our Paragon board. Having a look at the Fracture Peaks, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dungeons that we have active side quests in. I think we're going to start over at Site to Madness. That's going to be nice and straightforward. These give us extra XP for doing the side quest, XP for doing the dungeon. It's a win-win situation, and we're working towards being at the highest level of renown for when we do switch over to Tier 3 world. So well worth us spending our time here. Having a little look at our actual renown, we're at like 1,670. I don't know precisely the level you need to be at in order to maximize things. So I think it's worth us continuing to do this up to at least 1,800, maybe even 2,000 level. Obviously, we're not going to do all the side quests and dungeons, but we can do a significant amount, I'd say. Let's go for the Iron Skin Elixir first of all. And we'll hop into this dungeon.
Not while I'm in town.
Into the cultist refuge we go. Now, in terms of gameplay, these dungeons are quite formulaic. There's nothing particularly spectacular about them, but they do generate good XP. Slay all the enemies? We can do that. Oh yes, we have the benefit of the malignant hearts, don't we? So our attack speed periodically is going to be going up. We'll be getting a barrier periodically and also a chance to restore all of our resources.
Out of mana once again.
Let's get a Hydra out to finish him off. Going to be enough that we can spam firewalls across the entire screen. Look at that, he's doing his own firewall. I don't know if he understands that I am the best at firewall. Okay, there is the eyes that we needed, so we can take them back to Kyovashad. But while we're here, we may as well finish off the rest of the dungeon. Everything's super close. Look at him summoning little Fallen.
And out of mana.
I wonder if he knows how much of a bad idea that is. Never have nice things if you've got a room full of Fallen. Okay, 19 enemies left in this area. That shouldn't take us long. Like we've got some spikes down to the south as well, so we're going to want to not get ourselves skewered by those. And the one remaining one. Okay. Next target, the Overseer.
I'm out of mana.
Alright, we'll do it with just Firebolt. There's the cultist key. And there is the door. Let's hope the butcher's not in here.
I'm low on precious mana.
Let's get the first of these levers while we've got that barrier. Alas, didn't quite have enough oomph to get the second. There we go. And into the inner sanctum.
I beg you.
I mean, I'm gonna try, but I'm shooting fire all around you, my friend.
Watch out.
I'm out of mana.
Okay. It looks like the villager didn't survive, which is a shame. You know, it would be nice to save him, but... Definitely wasn't a priority compared with everything else.
I'm out of mana.
And there goes the Herald. I would love our mana regen to be higher. I got used to the extra mana that we got from our elixir during the last episode. We do have another one of those, the elixir of resourcefulness, so we might end up using it at some point. But right now, hey, look at that, we got all of our resource back. It does actually work. Right. Do not like all of that poison. First, High Priest taken care of. Yeah, our priority is more the extra XP that we get from the elixirs rather than their direct benefit at this stage. Like, early on, the Thorns is great because it helps kill mobs super fast. We're now at the point where Thorns isn't as useful because mobs have got so much health. And later on, we'll probably want to be picking stuff for its resistances or its utility directly. That is a nice large group. Can we open it? Yes, we can.
I'm low on precious mana.
Letting him out is worth it for the extra XP. There's another High Priest. And they're gone already. Dungeon complete. And that's actually given us the Flamewalkers aspect. If we wanted, we could put that on one of our bits of kit. It's not like the worst idea, but right now I think continuing to level is the most important thing we can do. Let's head back to town. See if we can hand this in, and we'll move on to the next dungeon.
You there? I need to talk to you.
Hello. Better. What's
Our
up?
mutual friend needs your help, but we must be cautious. Here.
Dear friend, I do not know how much longer my shaking hand will hold a quill, so I shall be brief. I believe the demon we thought we slew in the sewers was able to escape death by using me as its next host.
Hey, is that me?
Alright, we'll try and save the sister. Right. In the meantime, I'll hand that in.
Right back in their sockets. Just like... that pain! The sockets burn! Oh, God!
I guess you can't just do that. I love how he was able to escape the stocks by doing that. Pretty handy for him. Other than the whole, dying thing. That's obviously not good. Let's have a quick check of these. I think these are all going to get salvaged up. I like that we're getting a fair few things with +2 ranks of Incinerate on. That is nice to be seeing. Yeah, that's all going to go under the hammer. So, may as well do the ominous cellar while we're in town. Can even ride over there.
Keep walking before I... Oh, it's you. Thank goodness. The sister is in the cellar. Come quickly.
I'm already here.
And thank you for trying to save my poor Vasek. I know you tried your best.
Yeah, the whole Vasek thing, that definitely was the sister's fault, not our fault. But what are you going to do? You can't save everyone. Came as soon as I could.
What?
It's where?
Margaret.
Okay. Gotta go do some more busy work before we can help her out. So the busy work takes us around, I think it might have been... I thought it was an obvious place of just like visiting and asking someone to do something. Well, we're still focused on the dungeon. Ah, yes. Priest Matvey down there. I actually thought that was a little bit too far south for Fractured Peaks, but it's not. Just before we go into another dungeon, it's very easy for us to do this and pick up the next bit. I need the Holy Chalice.
Here.
Thank you. Okay, we'll help them out later. We need to fill it with bandit blood, so we could do that very quickly, actually. But we don't need to go back to Kirovishad right now, because we'll end up going back before too long. You're not bandits. I don't need to stop for you. You guys are bandits, though. And if we can do a whisper while we're in the area, that also helps. Especially with so many bats. Simple dagger, not worth picking up. Honestly, not worth it. standing in the middle of a group of enemies that are reasonably strong and using their burning to just regen is really, really satisfying. Yeah, we're going to be done in no time. We'll grab the ring and the hand wraps. I didn't actually salvage up our stuff from the last time. I wonder how many more bandits we need. It's probably not much more. There we go. Well, we may as well finish up a couple of other bits in here, including doing this corpse for the Whisper. Alright, let's get our mana back for a moment. Champion of Evil is on the way. I was going to say, whereabouts is he? I can't see him, but he was just snagged on a corner. Must have got his fur caught on something. Right. Beast of Kroll taken care of. And we only need one more mob for this entire section. There we go. Harvesting is done, so we can hand that in. Where do we need to hand it in? It's not down here. It's up there. Yeah, we'll head along, and then we'll head back to town with this chalice. It's possible that doing the whispers as you go. While we're here, we can do another Ravaged Corpse. Doing the whispers and grim favors while you go makes things overall more efficient. For me, it's more about the variety than the leveling speed. Guys, as we move through. Okay, Champion of Evil, there you are. Get back a little bit of mana. And then apply some burning. Now these are only one grim favor each, but it does all add up. Back on the horse, and seeing as we're passing, it doesn't take much time to take them out. Okay, there's the altar of reaping. I was originally thinking I might have overdone it slightly by not clearing the area first, but it seems to have gone alright. 3 more grim favors. Okay. Back to Margrave. Let's hand this in.
Good. Now, take a piece of the burning wood from this holy... Excellent. The Reverend Mother was wise to choose you for this task.
Indeed.
The chalice is now ready for her.
Okay, well,
And
as I've said, we'll do that a bit later.
do give her my most respectful regard.
Let's go for the Shattered Tribute. So we'll go to the Bear Tribe Refuge, and we'll do that dungeon next. So we're up to 1,740 renown. We're actually getting pretty close to about where I said, you know, while we're here, we'll salvage some stuff. About where I said we could move on to another area.
These bits still have some life in them yet.
So are you just going to resell them, or are you going to salvage them up for parts like I asked you to? Hmm? I mean, we got given parts for it, but that feels more of a trade than them actually being salvaged. Into the Hoarfrost demise. Okay, we're looking for skeletal constructs in here. We don't need to kill everything, but we do need to get Ice Clan bones, so it's going to make sense for us to do a lot of killing. Resplendent chest. Nothing of note, unfortunately. Okay, interesting entry area. I like the frozen mobs. That's a very nice touch. Could walk straight past them, can kill them for a bit of XP. Let's hang a left down here. There's some bones.
I'm not ready yet.
We're going to carry on doing a left wall hug mostly. We'll just make sure this guy is killed first. Very appropriate use of our fire shield there. You have a bit more health than I would like you to have, my friends. Wow, he had 2 bones in him. Okay, so there's a skeletal construct a bit further along. There's definitely some kind of strange barrier thing that's going on. feels a bit better being able to actually shoot stuff. Don't know what was going on with it stopping. It's probably part of the geography of that. It looks like there's a direct line across the cave, and maybe stuff just wasn't passing beyond that line. Either way, we've got one of the constructs done. So let's find the next. There it is. Try and get an extra firewall on this guy. Okay, second skeletal construct is gone. We'll use our Inferno to just put as much fire in the area as possible. That'll help whittle him down quickly. Okay, one more of the sets of bones. We move in, looking for the final skeletal construct. It's not down in the corner. How about over this side?
Low on precious mana.
No sign of it yet. Ooh. Ritual of Blood. While we're here. Slay enemies in the ritual circle. Yeah, let's pull things in. I don't know if we're going to be able to do enough to summon an interesting thing, but we can see. Difficulty's always going to be mana usage. Well, there's one of the champions. Not in enough time, though, unfortunately. Ooh, that's a little bit painful. I think we'll have to kill stuff separately. The shaman doing their freezing stuff is obviously not helping us. A little bit of a reward, a little bit of XP. It's worth doing the events even if you're not going to master them. Because 7,000 XP is quite a significant chunk. I think we have enough bones though, so that's a step forwards. crossbow. I see a shrine up to the top. We'll wait to pick that up until we'll come back this way.
I'm out of mana.
Okay, that's that corner cleared. We are very close to level 43. Channeling shrine. Alright. Let's lean into it. You're the only one down here. That's not particularly helpful. So now we're at the point where we're going to start putting skill points into our abilities that cause damage. So that's going to be more damage coming out. Let's put our point in quickly. Right, we've already been pushing for Incinerate. We'll continue to max that out, because that is a good return on investment. And given how much it ramps up when we lean into Incinerate, it really does work. Don't get me wrong, I love sacking firewalls under things, but something hits different about doing the old firewall Incinerate combo rather than just doing one of them. Alin Snowblast, you need to die. Look at how quickly the health is shooting down. That's what we love to see. And that's just going to get even better. Right. We can travel to the Flesh Cavern now, which is just up here to the north. Quick spot of coffee, keep us going. Khazra Abomination. That's a pretty solid start, I'd say. Try and maximize the unique sources of burning on him. Keep that extra damage. We actually got a critical hit reset of our defensive skill there. That's the first time I've actually noticed it. Like, I know it happens, but
I lack the need.
mostly because we don't use our defensive skill offensively. So it's often just waiting there for us to need it. So yeah, very, very cool to have it activate like that. Right, while we're here, so we've come back to town. We can do this Faith in Blood over the side. We can salvage up our stuff, and then we can head and hand in the other side quest that we picked up.
Oh, thank the light you're back.
Yeah.
My sister has taken a turn for the worse.
All right, what happened?
Right after you left, she told me.
Let's go put her out of her misery. Not exactly.
Save her!
Father Inarius, as I shed my wicked blood, let it be purified in thy light. Let the light fill the darkness within all of us.
Your pitiful chanting again. Are you so eager to watch me breathe her blood?
We're getting Inferno out now because it's going to come back before the fight is done, I reckon.
Father, force this demon out!
No! Stop him!
Stop this instant! The Reverend Mother will learn of this heresy! I will see you all burn!
Now, I'm better at burning than you are.
Hurry, finish it!
Light! Purge the
There we go.
wickedness.
Our Inferno has come back.
I tire of this.
Sister, no!
How is she still fighting?
All the burnination.
Sister, sister, please say something.
Please wake up.
It's alright, she's gonna be fine. We'll just warm her up a bit.
Too bloody cold down here.
Oh, light be praised.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes.
Sister,
Or if I am,
that.
my friend, give me just a moment and I will.
Alright, let's see her outside. And while we're waiting for her to do that, we can just have a check up on map. Yeah, it's the Bear Tribe Refuge we need to go back to with the Casper Bones. I'm glad you're okay.
Yes. Thank you.
If you what about priest?
I want you to.
Cool, 30 more renown and
try to
more
put in a
XP.
good word with
Good
Papa
amount of
for you.
XP. 26,000. And down here, I offer you this tribute of
broken.
bones. Okay. Current tasks ticked off. Let's have a look at what is next. We do have this Rhymescar Cavern. I think that's worth us heading down to. It's not too far away, and we've also got the Dread Martyr. We are at 1,800 renown, but seeing as these are close by, and we're going to get effectively double XP for the side quest and the dungeon, I think it's a worthwhile use of our time. Certainly doing one of them, and then we can maybe look further afield. It's a surprise that there isn't a waypoint there, but I guess the Bear Tribe Refuge is the close by one, isn't it? Up we go. I don't think I've ever been in this one, so let's see what it contains. Sacrificial flesh. That's what we're hunting in here. So we've got giant bats, we've got Khazra, and there's the sacrificial flesh. One done. Now this guy is more about the mortars than anything, so not going to be that much of a problem as long as we stay close by. One down, 2 to go. Actually get a few of them killed by the Inferno. Oh, there's another sacrificial flesh. Well, if I'd known it was there. I would have started off with the Inferno down on it. Okay, that's that one cleared out. Let's try and burn this group, and then we can focus on you. Blew him away. Oh, there's a giant bear. Let's retreat slightly. Like more than just a giant bear. Bears can charge, and that's my big issue. So while we had no defensive skill, we were pretty vulnerable. Last thing I want is to get charged by a giant bear and taken out. Preemptive dodge there, just in case. Any more around here? Looking for some sacrificial flesh. There it is. Try and take out these guys first. That's getting a little painful. No, thank you. Okay, we need that sacrificial flesh to go. as it is causing me all kinds of trouble. The rest of these fools doesn't really matter so much. So much loot, so much stuff. Okay, we're done with this bit. What's that? That's a lost pack. May as well open it up. We can travel into the uncharted depths, which I'm assuming is going to be like up this way. With such a large group, it would be a shame not to just burn them with an inferno. If I'd seen the gold shrine before, that would have been even better. Don't run away from everything. That's not going to be helpful. Right, all are gone. Big guy gone. Only a couple left. Yeah, we've gained like 1.5 levels this episode. It is really quite an efficient way of going through things. Doubling up on the side quests and dungeons. And we got some legendary gloves from that. Let's have a look and see what they're like. Extra damage for each second you stand still. I mean, it has its use. Not in what we're doing, but it definitely has a use. We are going to be so full of stuff by the time we're done in here. I was going to go to the left and then gold drop to the right. One of our obstructions is gone. We may as well kill this guy as well rather than just leaving him alive. I will grab the shrine though before we head in to fight the boss. Conduit shrine. Okay, let's see if we can actually utilize this. We might not have enough time to get any.
I'm not ready yet.
First time actually using a conduit shrine on a boss, and we had enough time to take him down to half health. I'm really quite impressed that worked as well as it did. You are done. There we go. Rimescar Cavern finished. And we got the aspect of Plunging Darkness, which we don't really care about, but it's fine. Okay, let's have a look at the world. Head back to the Bear Tribe Refuge. That's where we need to hand this in. I have returned with them
You
all.
have done much to honor for your role.
And they gave us a hammer which we can't use. Which is fine. It's just not massively useful for us. 1,900 renown. We'll grab the Call of the Ancients. Actually, no, we'll leave that side quest because I don't want to max out. We do have a few minutes left, so let's head up and look for the sealed door just before we finish. Because that should be an easy one to just find and get some XP on. We're not going to make it to level 44, but we'll be a little bit closer. Now, of course, we could go up to the Capstone Dungeon and make the jump to the next world tier, which is it's not a terrible idea. I am obviously worried about our survivability because we do have the occasional sketchy moment.
This is it.
This is it. And here comes the Death Priest. Elixir of Undead Slaying, that feels appropriate. No, I'm afraid you will. I'm afraid you very much will. Yeah, if we were to move up to let me start again. World Tier 2, which we're on, has 20% extra XP from the stuff that you're killing. World Tier 3 has 100% extra, so it's an increase of 80% from your baseline. So it would be worth it on that side. But at the same time, it's the kind of thing where I would definitely worry about our survivability. Conceptually, I like these gloves, but we would lose 2 ranks of Incinerate, and I'm not willing to do that, plus the fire damage over time. So we'll salvage them up. We won't even extract them, we'll just get the extra coiling wards from that. And I think that's going to have to be it for this episode. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this. As always, if you are, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 4. See you soon.